All right, welcome to the UMP Showdown at Volusia, brought to you by the SRA, Sim Racers Anonymous. We are going to pick up action here in qualifying with Calvin Anderson in the 880 with Team Coochie, Stretch Coochie that is. Gonna take quick time with a lap
Probably
of
ought to just go with Team Coochie.
team. Yeah, I know, Stretch Coochie. Well, I
I
guess.
think that's a bit of a stretch.
Well, if they're. By the way, I'm Matt Hinkle. Joining me is co SRA Jack LaFleur. And yeah, that's yeah, team stretch coochie. However,
So that's Calvin Anderson there taking a fast lap, and I tell you, I still think he tapped the wall.
yeah, he very well may have
I
tapped the
mean,
wall.
I think that he hacked his way to the front in qualifying, but that's okay, because the real winner is good. You'll see here in just a second.
Well. All right, I've seen enough qualifying. How about you, Jack?
You definitely have.
All right, well, there's another shot at the ass end of his car. Anyway, that car right there, Calvin Anderson, number 880, team stretch cookie, pussy,
Cookie.
coochie, team stretched coochie
Oh man,
is the fucking
is
pole
that what
sitter.
it says on the side of his car? I can't read that.
I don't
Is
know. It
that
looks
what it
like it
says?
says sick, sick something. I don't know. Who cares?
All right.
Next
I
session,
think we should. I think we should go to heat races
heat races coming up, and
or the heat race. It's quite a field tonight. The rest of the guys decided that they were still hungover from yesterday.
all right. Let's go through the field here real quick. See if we can get a look at the cars. Let's get on a camera that works. So
I
we had
will
a
say the guy on the pole here, he really played the invert by qualifying in third, but then got moved up to the pole because, well, we had Brandon Holden. He decided that he wanted to eat a ham sandwich and not race.
yep. I think they said he was going to look for an elk or a moose or some shit, but I don't know. He's team stretch coochie. He might have been
He
going to
probably
look.
went to stretch one. Yeah,
Yep, maybe so. Anyway,
an elk or a moose, that is.
all right, we're one to green here, so let's
All
go
right.
ahead and go through it here.
19 car on the pole. That's Jack LaFleur. Outside of him's Greg Deason at 26. He needs a sponsor too if anybody's looking.
Inside row two is Caden Law. Outside row two is Mr. Kenneth Reeder.
And the inside of row three, that's Mike Ashby. And outside of him is the number one car, Matt Hinkle. And out at the end, that's going to be
The pole setter,
the pole sitter,
Mr.
but he's
Calvin
not
Anderson.
Calvin Anderson
But back
because
to the
he
front,
got inverted to the back.
and we're underway.
Now, the start of this race, LaFleur just took that low line like a pro.
Took it like a
Look at that.
pro.
He's gone. Half a straightaway almost.
Gone.
They all catch him because he's slow, but whatever. We'll make note of Greg Deese working that top line.
Oh, we
I
got a
don't,
little contact back there. The
I
double
don't think
zero.
he's ever going to leave it. That's the double Z or Mike Ashby and Caden Law also involved in that. He just kind of was a little slow in the wrong spot.
Let's be on the lookout here. We got Calvin Anderson, the 880, the fast time of the night. Started in the back.
He's moving up a little bit.
He is working his way up. He's in sixth at the moment, looking for more. He
The one
splits.
car, Hank will get a little squirrely down on the bottom.
He is a little squirrely, but that's okay. You know, I really dislike these UMP cars, but I gotta say, this was a pretty fun race. Pretty fun race.
See, I think they're one of the greatest cars in the dirt part of the service. There we saw Ashby take that slider and take the second spot away from the 19 car, and then the 19 just kind of loses it from there. He's just going to let everybody by. He's like, forget it, I'll start at the back.
Calvin Anderson looking to the outside of Mr. Jack LaFleur for third, and he's got it. Next in line,
Here comes
Kenneth Reeder.
Yep, he's just going to push it around. No big deal.
Let's see, is he going to make the pass?
Oh yeah, he's gonna. I think he'll make it.
See Mr. Jack in there sawing that wheel back and forth.
Well, he's trying to run that bottom line, and it just isn't there anymore.
Let's take a look out at the
He should
front.
have went up to the Greg Deese line.
We got Calvin Anderson from the back working on trying to take the lead here.
With Mike Ashby and
Mike
Greg Deese
Ashby gets it.
still stuck on that top side up there.
Wow, he's way up there that time. All right, down into turn 3. Oh, Mike Ashby, a little
Gives
sideways.
him a little love tap. Just
At
patting
the
him on the
line.
back, saying good job.
That's
That's what
showing
he's doing there.
2 to go right now. Up to a half-second lead for Mike Ashby at the moment. Turning a lap of 17.4, which that's not bad lap. Track's still pretty tacky. And we're on the white flag lap here.
There in the back there, Calvin Anderson, Jack LaFleur and Caden Law, they took a little time out together and just doing a little bonding out there.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, he's in the pit.
Yep, he's in the pit.
And your winner, Mike Ashby, in the 00. So he will be starting in the top of the grid. Which?
Kenneth Reeder pulling the lap 9 slide job there. That was top-notch racing right there.
Top-notch racing. So we are jumping ahead to the feature. All right, we'll go ahead and get a look at the cars here as they grid. We got Mike Ashby in the 00. There we got.
Outside of him is Casper the Friendly Ghost, also known as Calvin Anderson.
For what? What was that team?
That's Team Stretched Coochie.
Team Stretched
Something like.
Coochie.
Yep.
Well,
Again, the third place car, he'll be back in a second. He just went to grab a sandwich.
so we're gonna go 1 to green here. So we'll go ahead and
What
do
happens
the.
when you race at dinner time?
Yep.
People have to grab a sandwich before they grid.
Yep, eat with a piece of salami hanging out of your mouth.
As
So,
soon as he gets on there, we'll get on with it.
all right. So
There
starting
he
on
is.
the front row, we got Mike Ashby in the 00. Alongside him, quick qualifier tonight in the 880, Calvin Anderson.
And inside of row 2, that's Kenneth Reeder with his ham sandwich. And outside of him is Matt Hinkle in that one car. And that is the original Madhouse Monster paint scheme on that one car too, by the way.
The final race of Madhouse Racing League. Switching over to SRA, going to run a bunch of special events. All right, where are we going now? Inside row 3?
Inside of row 3.
Mr. Greg Deese, inside row 3. Outside of him, it looks like the 19 of Jack LaFleur. We'll get
And he looks like he's ready to race. He is hooked up on the back end of that one, and he's just going to be like, pull me around, dude. Just pull me around.
All right, and bringing up the tails, Caden Law in the 02. Buy his car. It looks like it's for sale. To the front, we're going green.
I definitely wouldn't buy it because it's in the back.
Yeah, it's in the back.
And they're gone.
They are gone.
Look at the shot by Calvin Anderson on the outside of
road. Kenneth Reeder can't make the corner.
No, they stack them up there. A bunch of solo cups, just stacking them up. The O2 car diving it in. D slides it out, and then they pile it up. So the Madhouse or the SRA team, they are all bonding back here in the back. Just talking about what's coming up in the world.
What is coming up in the world? That is right.
And Greg hasn't raced for a while, so they wanted to connect and just get regrouped together.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that again. Yep, sure as shit. Boom! And then here comes Hinkle in the 1. Just decides to ass pack everybody. He must have thought he was going for Team Stretch Coochie or something.
It's like the Madhouse Racing Rat Pack there.
Yep. All right. Whoops.
Uh-oh. Something crazy happened. Oh, we're just going to watch again. No.
We'll go ahead and catching up. Gonna go 1 to green. Or we're gonna catch them coming green off of 4 here. And here we go. Back at it. Oh, we got Calvin Anderson.
And Ashby get into it. Now look at that.
Caden Lauda.
Jack LaFleur and Matt Hinkle, they all just jumped up to the front of the pack. and they're going to follow. I believe that was Kenneth Reeder was the only one of the team
Wow.
Coochie that made it.
Watching that again, one more time. Looks like Calvin Anderson gets into Mike Ashby and then just pushes him, and Caden Law says, "Wait for me, guys. I'm joining that
Yep,
party."
yep, yep. I'm in this team too, boys. I'm in this team too.
Yep. All right.
One last, one last wailing of that car before he gets it sold.
Yep. I definitely wouldn't buy that piece of shit now. Okay. So we're gonna jump ahead and catch him going green again. Let's see. Mr. Greg Deese should be on the point now.
How many more
No.
cautions do you think we can get? I think we've gotten a couple laps in though.
We are working
Oh,
lap
that's Kenneth Reeder on the
3.
point.
Kenneth Reeder is on the point. That is right. Let's see if the caution lights go out. Mike
He
Ashby
got the
going
cookie
down.
there.
Yeah, we're going to jump ahead. Here we go to the next lap where we're going
Zip,
green.
zip.
All
And
right.
they're gone.
They are
Reeder's
going.
out there. Greg's working his way back up to that top side there. Matt Hinkle in the third spot. He's probably run the low
Oh,
side.
Kenneth Reeder in the wall.
Reeder's in the wall. Calvin Anderson back up to the front again. You just can't keep him down. He's just going.
Here he comes.
Really is a fast car. That 19 really working the inside there. He's got a pretty good line there if he can hold on to it, but
Got Greg
I
Deese
don't know.
checking out on everybody out there in the
History
front.
hasn't been good for him. There he spins it out. Yep, he's got that high line just a boogieing.
All right.
Calvin Anderson and Matt Hinkle running it side by side, and there's a brake check there. They caution.
Oh,
Yep,
caution on the speedway.
another caution.
Well, we better go ahead and go back and look at the previous crash.
Oh no.
I see Mr. Jack there, but oh, well.
That isn't caution worthy. It had to have been something else before that. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Taps that inside wall. It just spins him around. And he was looking at that car, that 2 car. He wanted to see if it had
Was
any
worth the
good
money?
parts left. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, if they had any good ones, I think they just got tore up there also. All right. So that was that. We're going to jump ahead. We're going to jump back up to the leader here and go green coming off 4. And here we go. Calvin Anderson all over the back of Greg Deese here as we're working lap 7 of 30 here at Volusia.
Greg's got that high line, though. I just don't think you're going to go around him down there. You're going to have to throw one nasty slider to make this work. Looks like Greg's got those back tires right above that slick, and he's just going to hold that.
Yep, what a race we got going on here. Greg with almost a 1 second advantage over Calvin Anderson. Another 2 seconds back to Hinkle.
I think there's just a second between every car in the field right now.
And we're getting
It's like a freight train.
We're getting a battle heating up for the second and first position.
Oh, Hinkle's putting it on him. Calvin's on the outside now. You think he'd have the same speed Greg has, but I'm just not seeing it there. Greg's got the line. Hinkle's down on the inside.
Let's go ahead and see if we can catch this battle in this camera mode. Maybe it'd be a little bit better for us. Quite a battle we have working. The rest of the cars look to be somewhat stretched out a little bit. I don't know if we have anything exciting going on back there.
Not yet, but I would imagine that 19 car will probably mess something up here later.
All right, back to the lead 3. They're dicing it up. Greg Deese working lap 12 of 30 with a 1 second lead over Calvin Anderson. Team SRA leading Team Stretched Coochie with another Team SRA.
And Hinkle has a little gap there. He must have taken a little break in the racing to just drive around, maybe take a drink of water. I don't know what he was doing, but he'll catch back up eventually, I would think.
Well, I can tell you now, since this is a previously raced race, that the bottom was super slick, so it was very hard to get a run. And I knew if I could try to, like right here, I was throttling the gas a little bit, feathering it, and getting a run off of turn 4, and I could get a good run on him. But get down here, it was just slick on the bottom, so I needed to move Calvin up just enough that I could get that same run off 4 and complete the pass. Which
Oh, look,
here,
there it is.
there it is.
Now, see, I was in a group on Discord during this race, and nobody told me that they were running up high like that. So I kept running the bottom and sliding around.
Well, that you see that 26 that Greg Deese is just married to that top
Yeah.
line up there, and Calvin Anderson's following him. Hinkle
I wonder if
realizes that.
does he have the iRacing line on in there? Is that the iRacing line?
I don't think the iRacing line is going to do you much good on dirt here since the line changes as the race goes on. But here we go.
I don't know.
Here, I think he's
Does
going to
it run
complete
right in
it.
the middle of the track?
Yes, Hinkle takes second from Mr. Team Stretch Coochie, fast qualifier Calvin Anderson.
Greg better watch out, because if Hinkle's running second now, he's liable to catch a bumper here or there.
Yeah, well, that's not anything unusual. Let's see how it's going for Mr. Ken Reeder back here. Holding down 5th position there. Got Jack LaFleur right behind him.
Who finally found the top line. Look at that.
Running that top line.
Definitely tapping the wall up there.
Turning laps about 5.5 seconds behind Mr. Greg Deese, which we better check on him. Oh,
yeah, we'll fall asleep watching those guys back there.
Nothing's changed.
Look like Calvin.
Look at that. His hands are pretty smooth. Hands are pretty smooth for Greg there. Not a lot of wheel movement going on. Let's go ahead and jump in the old cockpit with him and see how it looks. Got a little dirt on his visor there, but not bad. Coming up, looks like Mike Ashby's going to be put a lap down.
Just all kinds of solid right there.
Look out the back of his car at Hinkle trying to make the move on him, but
I think we saw him get real close to the wall there. He was just rubbing a little bit of mud off the wall. He was trying to help him keep the track clean for the next race that comes along.
Yep, save the track crew a little bit of trouble. We're working 8 laps to go here. Hinkle with a run to the inside.
Nothing doing there, and they're going to pass Ashby down there. He's going to go
Oh,
a lap down.
look at that.
Hinkle, there's that bumper that we were waiting for. We knew it was coming.
He is going to make Mr. Greg Deese earn every bit of this victory.
Like Iron Man, though. It doesn't faze him.
He says, give me all you got and then some, as he's holding her down. They've opened up a little bit of a lead back to Calvin Anderson, top running Team Stretch Coochie member.
There's Hinkle throwing that slide, but not committing to it.
Bottom is just not there. He cannot clear. And we have got a battle shaping up. 4 to go here at Volusia in the UMP Showdown.
Greg's going to throw the keys on the counter here. It looks like he's just like, nope, you took your shot. It's over now. It's mine. Hinkle's still trying to get down there, but it's not going anywhere.
We're working 3 to grow.
Looking at the key ring.
3 to grow. Sorry, 3 to go here. Oh, and we have a caution on the speedway.
You'll have to excuse the grow comments. He's from Illinois. It just became legal.
That's been a couple years now, actually. Except
caution on the track.
Let's go ahead and go back to the previous crash.
I can tell you what happened there.
Some reason it's on that 19 car again, and he hit the wall, but that's not what brought it out.
No, that's not the caution. I believe Ashby went into the pits and stopped right at the front of pit road, and that pulled the caution.
I don't know what it's showing us is it, but yeah, I don't know what it was, so we're just gonna go ahead and
Get the
pick.
field stacked up. Old Kenneth Reader checking out the for sale sign on the O2 car there. Maybe he'll buy it.
Quick rundown here for us. We got Mr. Greg Deese holding down that
That's
lead, running
Matt
second.
Hinkle in second. Can't that Anderson fella.
Calvin Anderson,
Calvin Anderson.
followed by Caden Law, Kenneth Reader in fifth, Jack LaFleur
I
in
think that's
sixth,
Batman in sixth.
and seventh would be Mike Ashby, but we see him in the pit right there. And
He's in the pits. I think he decided it was his turn for a ham sandwich.
his turn for a ham sandwich.
He probably got roast beef.
As they're pacing around here, 3 to go. Basically,
The pace car going away yet?
green, white checker. Nope, I think we're gonna be coming. The lights should probably go out, and we'll be 1 to green this time. Old flag man just holding the flag in the air, giving his shoulder a break. He's waved the shit out of that thing.
I think iRacing ought to have a pace truck race.
That would be interesting. Bunch of
Anybody
pace
can
trucks
drive
out.
a pace truck. Yep.
I'd like to
buses.
see iRacing add push trucks. I think with a sprint car, I mean, it could be a complete clusterfuck, but at the same time, it'd be pretty neat to have to call and have a truck. Anyway, hey, we got 3 to go. We're going to green.
You're going green. See if Greg goes down
Greg
to that low
on the
side.
hammer, got the jump right there.
Oh,
Look,
he's done. He's checked out.
Greg sniffing that first win with the Madhouse Racing League / Team SRA.
Now, here's a little secret. I don't think he was really racing that car. I think he had his computer set up to automatically turn and everything.
Well, it was doing the job for him
Like
as
an
we're on
Autobot.
white flag, 1 to go. Calvin Anderson manages
Calvin
to get
Anderson
by
holds the
Hinkle.
second spot. 1 to go now.
It is white flag lap right here. Anderson with the look to the inside, and Greg Deese pulls off the first victory of his career with us. The fireworks are for you, Mr. Greg. Go ahead and enjoy that one there. So, Greg Deese gets the victory. Calvin Anderson second, Matt Hinkle third, Ken Reader fourth, Caden Law fifth, Jack LaFleur sixth, Mike Ashby seventh, and Brandon Holden in the 54 was home looking for elk or chasing that stretched coochie. One of the two. And there goes Greg. He wins the race, and you see the one car down there also. He wins the championship for the Madhouse Madness season, but we don't give a shit about his burnouts. We want to watch Greg celebrate that first ever win. And I do believe we have Greg with us. Greg, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Greg, you got the victory. How was
I
it?
know. It felt good. It felt good.
What did you think of all those laps when you had Calvin Anderson right on your bumper, and then you had
Well,
Hinkle right on your bumper? I mean, they made
I,
you earn it.
I felt like I was in a pretty good groove there, and then somebody must have threw a water bottle out or something with 2 to go because there was a phantom caution, and I thought something was going to happen there, but I got a good start, a restart, and it was all good.
Well, congratulations on that first win. So we'll have to figure out what's next, and we'll keep everybody posted. But Jack, final comments?
Nope.
Nope. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
I think Jack's
I
ready
would
for
like
bed.
I would like to thank my sponsors, my family.
Okay.
They ate spam all week, so I could get enough money together to buy a set of pedals.
Yeah. That
So
car had
that
no sponsors on it, so that's
New
kind of
pedals, new wheel.
new wheel.
So
Yeah,
it made a difference.
makes a difference. Hey,
Yep.
you know I've seen videos that said that you can put a good driver on garbage and a garbage driver on good shit, and I don't know. What do you think? Is there a difference having good stuff compared to cruddy stuff?
Yeah. Well, I think you can make laps, but you can be definitely more consistent with better equipment. And I don't know if I would have been able to stay consistent for 30 straight laps like that without good equipment, so it does make a difference.
There you go.
Yep.
That's why we are the Sim Racers Anonymous. We are addicted. This is an addiction. We are a group. Come join your other addicts of the sim racing world. So, well, again, congratulations, Greg. Jack, you want to go to bed, right?
I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed. Well, I'm going to go do something else. Again, this was the UMP Showdown at Volusia, brought to you by Sim Racers Anonymous. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and catch us on the next one.